I'm really angry. I really am, because our NBN has let us down yet again. I want to talk to you about
surprise,
another thing that's come
Johnny.
up here.
Have you got NBN?
Look, I'm saying this with mixed emotions because I've got the NBN, and actually I'm one of the fortunate ones that got fiber to the curb, which is a technology that gets me the fiber cable right to the edge of my home.
Yeah, you're lucky.
So I'm actually getting 100 megabits per second.
Really?
And it's quite consistent. Upload 30 megabits per second.
Oh, I'll come around to your place.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I'm saying this with some reservation because personally I have had a good experience with the NBN lately.
NBN fanboy.
However, I still don't think it's, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think it's forward-looking enough. And one of the things that I'm really angry about is that this new technology by Google called Stadia that I brought up in a recent podcast, which is the way forward for online gaming. It's a streaming service for gaming, which means that you don't have to buy into expensive hardware to run really high-end platform games.
Yeah.
You can just stream them on your TV, stream them on a mobile device. It's a really new, innovative concept. The management at Google recently announced that they won't be rolling it out in Australia at this stage because they found that our NBN was too patchy and unreliable for this service.
Well done, NBN.
Which is great. We're approaching 2020 and we can't get access to the latest technology coming out of Silicon Valley.
And you know what, Johnny?
It hasn't hit the mark, silly.
That technology that they're talking about with gaming.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be in
It's not gaming.
It's going to be everywhere. Cloud computing is going to change things, and we will not be able to cope. So, for example, Johnny, we work with large video files.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be great if we could store that through redundant servers and stuff like that in the cloud?
100%.
How long would it take for us to upload half of the stuff that we've got?
Yeah, but not just storage, silly. I can see a future maybe in 5 years where we won't need to purchase expensive, cumbersome machinery to do what we do.
Yeah.
We can just edit the same video on a tablet, on a TV terminal, a monitor,
won't be able to, Johnny,
in a hotel room.
We're going to have to move to
anywhere
countries.
we like.
We're going to have to move countries.
With the
because
NBN, the way it stands. Now, the NBN, as I said, I'm lucky to get fibre to the curb. A very small percentage of Australia is getting it. Some are unfortunately only going... And the whole issue with the NBN was really the lack of foresight during the development and planning process, where it was promised originally when the Labor government first came up with the plan that they were going to go fibre to the home. And that was the grand vision.
Yeah.
When the Liberal government came in, they decided it was going to be too expensive.
Yeah.
And they said, well, why don't we just cut corners and instead of getting the fibre right into the home, let's just get it to the node. And the node is basically somewhere near your home.
2 kilometres in my case.
2 kilometres from you.
So what happens from the 2 kilometres?
You're going through copper the last 2 kilometres.
So I'm on NBN and I'm not getting anywhere near what you're getting.
What are you getting?
I might get 40 on a good day download meg and upload maybe 14.
It's really unfortunate.
And that's NBN. And we're probably paying the same kind of money.
Yeah.
So this is the other thing is Johnny pays the same amount of money, gets great service.
I get double the service.
I pay the same and I get half the speed.
And the reason is because the area that you live in is slightly older than mine.
Yeah.
And the manholes where they put the infrastructure are difficult to get into. Yep. They decided it was too much work to go into
all new estates basically are
newer
okay.
estates, we've got good access to the wires, so they got in there. I saw them putting the cables out last year. Good news for us. Personally, I'm happy, but from what I've heard, it's so patchy around the state. And certainly in outer areas, they're having to use fixed wireless.
You know what?
All these shortcuts, silly. And we haven't got a uniform vision for our streaming future. Like it's just all over the place.
I know. And I'm a big believer that they should have really considered wireless technology. I really
it's coming though. Having said all this, we are probably going to be superseded by 5G if you're a believer of that technology.
I was going to throw a brain.
There's issues with that. Yeah, there's issues with it. I'm not sure we should be doing it.
I saw some stuff that said that it's microwave technology or something. It's not going to...
It operates at a much higher frequency and it does have a physical interaction with our skin.
But it might give you a positive impact.
Well,
we might look younger as a result of 5G.
Well, I doubt that very much. Well, it's yet to be determined. So, look, it's coming up, silly.